Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Platinum Batman Arkham Knight episode 64. First thing I need to say is that this is post-commentary. I made a mistake. I forgot to turn my microphone on. Actually, I did turn it on, but I wanted to save the battery because I wasn't 100% ready to start yet, so I turned it off, and then when I started I forgot it. I stupidly did this for this episode and the next episode. But yeah, I'm doing post-commentary for it now, so hopefully that'll fix things. Alright, so we're going to do the Panessa Studios Riddler trophies and stuff, but first we're going to grab these Wayne Tech upgrades, which is the energy absorption efficiency for the Batmobile, and Cobra Law, which is pretty interesting. Like, you shoot the Batmobile, like you shoot a bullet and then it lures the Cobra tank in that direction, which is really cool. I really want to get this one here, energy storage protection. It basically stops the enemies from being able to take away the energy that I have stored in the Batmobile for my attacks. So yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, so we're going to start with this riddle. Unfortunately, I'm watching this on a very small screen, so I can't actually see what it says there. But it's an easy enough riddle. You just have to take a picture of Robin, essentially. What does it say? Let's see if I can tell. You, a father figure, don't make me laugh. You, something. That was too quick. Yeah, so that was a really simple one. And if we talk to Robin, we can actually tell him about the fact that Oracle's still alive. And then he just drops to his knees, and that's pretty much it. We can also listen to Henry Adams' patient records, but I didn't really care about listening to it. So yeah. Alright, and yeah, now we're going to start collecting the Riddler trophies and all that stuff. Alright, so yeah, I figured out that you could use running, or you could use batarangs while running, which was pretty cool. And I destroyed that little Harley Quinn joke box. Okay, now the Riddler trophy that I'm looking for is actually when I face the right way. I was just looking here to see what those were. Yeah, it's above me, so I have to kind of run up these stairs, and yeah, it's one of those puzzles that they put in a lot of video games where like each sort of marker is linked to another one. So yeah, I almost got it in one go. Even if I think I hit the middle one here, but even if I do, it activates the top two, I think. Oh, sorry, the top one and the bottom one. Oh no, all of them, yeah. Because it's linked to all of them. So it took me a little while to figure out how to do this, but I eventually got it. Okay, so yeah, that one does that. And then that one does that. I was just trying to work it out. I thought about uploading this episode without the commentary because it's a fairly long episode and I didn't want to redo all the commentary. I thought I got it here, but yeah, I didn't. I was like, so I just kept doing it and eventually I worked it out. Yeah, I thought about uploading this without the commentary, but I thought, may as well do the commentary. I hate, especially for 2 episodes. Like if it was 1 episode that I made a mistake on, maybe it would be okay, but since I made it on 2, I thought, alright, I'll do it. Okay, so that's how you do it. The top one links to both the middle and the bottom one, so if you can get it to that position, then you're good to go. Alright, yeah, I keep opening the map here just so I can get an idea of where to go next for the Riddler trophy. Okay, and there's one in this room, but I was confused here because I looked at, it says 5 hostiles detected. They're unarmed, but I was confused as to like what they're talking about. I still don't know what they're talking about. I mean, I have an idea. I think it comes up later on, but I don't know. It was weird. Okay, or is it this? Oh, it's this. It must have been this. Yeah, it's these 5 robots. So yeah, I was like working out what to do here. It ended up being pretty simple. There's the Riddler trophy. It links to something in that room. And then I realized that the grate can get me there. And yeah, and then I basically, for this puzzle, I had to take down all those robots. And I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think you need at least ×5 fear takedown to get this, because there's a time limit. You'll see 4 seconds, 3 seconds, taken down. So I think you need fear multi-takedown for that. I highly doubt there's a way to like kill all of them in that time with anything else. Unless you, the only way I could see you doing it is if you went punch, 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 critical punch, and then what's the button? Hold L2 and press circle to do the remote electrical charge takedown. That's the only thing that might also work, but I think that would take too long. So fear multi takedown times 5 is the way to go. Alright, now I did this puzzle next. Dumb as a bat. This took me a little bit to figure out actually. So essentially the Riddler trophy is linked to that thing in the ground, or linked to this puzzle, and when you activate it, it turns around. It just keeps going around and around and around until you tell it to stop, until you essentially take away the charge. And then eventually I worked out that on the ground there's a B. Could have just seen it there. I think I just passed the T. And then I'm at the beginning, and I think the A is somewhere else. I can't remember. Yeah, it took me a little while to work this one out. And then I realized that the switch on top also allows you to change direction. There's the A. So once I worked out that, I was like, hang on, where do I need to put things? Yeah, this took me a little while to work out. I want to edit some stuff out of this episode. I'm not going to edit this out though, because this one, I mean, it took me sort of a little bit long to work it out, but I don't remember exactly how long it took me to work out. So, but I know that one later on I definitely can edit out like 6 to 7 fails, which will be good, because it was not embarrassing. I wouldn't say it's embarrassing. It's just it's one of those things that it's to do with memory, and it's tricky. So it took me a little while to figure out. Okay, there we go. B A T. So that was me working out what letters I had, and I was like, hang on, what does B A T mean? I was like, oh, bat. Okay. And then I worked out that all I had to do was stop the machine at each letter. So did I work that out now? I think I worked it out now. Batarang. I hit the switch, it turns the other way. And then I went back to remote electrical charge. Turned back. And then when I got to the B, stop. There we go. And then that activates the B. And so all I had to do from that point was activate the A and the T. Yeah, and I went to check just to make sure that the light was on. And yeah, it was, so that was good. Alright, so we hit the switch again. And now we move it this way. And this is where things got tricky again, but I made the right decision. So I hit the A, and then I thought to myself, okay, the T is on the other side of this area, but that plate there, you may not have seen it. Yeah, you can just see it on the right side of the screen. It says reset. So I thought, if I go that way, there's almost a guaranteed chance that it'll reset if I just pass it, because the other two switches require you to actually stop the machine on them for them to activate. But I thought, since that says reset, let's be cautious about this, and we'll go over the B again. We'll take that chance. I thought going over the B again would be a better chance. As soon as it passed it, I was like, yes, I've made the right decision. I stop it there. Oh yeah, this is a little tricky actually. If you're trying to do this, for some reason the machine either moves quicker or it puts you in a really awkward position and is really annoying to stop. I couldn't get it to stop at that point for like 2 or 3 times, and I was just like, what are you doing? Here I even like screwed it up more, because I hit the B again and I thought it would reset, but it didn't, luckily. And did I get it this time? No, I still missed it. Yeah, it was really frustrating, but then I eventually got it in a few more attempts. Okay, let's try again. There we go, and I finally got it. So yeah, got that one. It's really odd doing post commentary because I know what's going to happen, so I essentially start talking in future tense? Or past tense? Past tense, I think. Yeah, it'd be past tense. Oh yeah, here I was just trying to work out the prize that I got was Young Joker or something, and I was interested in that because Joker is basically the most prolific of the Batman villains, and I was just like, where is it? I couldn't actually really find it. I thought it was in alphabetical order, so I found Joker there, but the other one said specifically Young Joker. I thought that was Young Joker there, Johnny Charisma, but it wasn't. So I looked at Joker, I went through it real quick, and I was just like, no, it's not this. I think I had a quick look at the city stories as well, but I did find something, didn't I? I'm sure I did. Power Play, Fallout Frozen, False Dawn, Change of Heart. There was a picture, I think. Or not, maybe not. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, then I decided to go to the southwest quadrant in stage A of the Panessa Studios to get those ones next. Okay. Destructible, or breakable object as they call it in this game. And then I had to go in here and find all the rest. Oh yeah, this one. I got really annoyed because I knew what was behind that door. And I was just like, okay, how am I going to work this out? And I said, you know what, I don't know what the answer is. Let me have a look around here first. Try and work it out. See if I could find some kind of like clue as to, you know, what was going on. And I was just so confused. I was like, it doesn't make sense. There's, the one that I'm talking about is there are four question marks in a row. Actually, you'll see it. I'll explain this first. So for this one, I actually could have got this the first time I did it, but I didn't realize. So all I had to do was blind. I think I said I wanted to use a smoke pellet, but I don't think that's what I had to do. You just blind that one, destroy this one, and then blind it again. Just make sure you have enough time, and then destroy it. And that was it. Literally, that was it. It would have been really, really simple to get that last time, but I don't know, sometimes you just don't realize things. Alright, Riddler trophy found. I was just double checking where the next one was, so I knew it was to my left. Yeah, this one as well, I could have got it at the time, but I didn't have the remote electrical charge. That was the only thing that I was missing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I missed a few. Oh, I got it, 5. And yeah, nice and easy, grab that one. Okay. It's really strange watching this without, like, I can't actually hear the sound of the game. I've emphasized the narration so that you guys can hear it. I made a video with post commentary for Futuridum EP Deluxe a while ago, and the commentary was so horrible because it was just so low. Couldn't hear anything. I was saying, I think, you know, all good stuff, relevant, and I actually quite enjoyed like doing that commentary, but I couldn't hear anything, and it was just so horrible. But I think this will work out. I made sure to test it this time, and then I realized there's the answer for the other puzzle. I was so happy. Blue, green, red, yellow. And hopefully you'll remember if you watched that episode. So we go in here, and it was this one. Blue, green, red, yellow. So I finally had the order. So I just changed it, and it worked. Spoilers. Blue, green, so now blue, green, red, and then I just had to change the last one to yellow. And got it. There we go. Thank goodness. So annoyed by that. I should have worked that. I could have obviously got that one at the time as well. Actually, the only thing I couldn't have got when I was here before was the one that I had to shoot that thing with electrical charge a few times. That was the only one I couldn't have got. Okay, yeah, this one I figured out pretty quickly as well. It wasn't too bad. Yeah, I was looking at the map, and I was like, why is that breakable object so far away from the map? it's one of those things. But you know, to the game's credit, that's where it ended up being. I was trying to work out what I had to do here. I was like looking, I was like, okay, the floor is electrified and I can't do anything. I stepped on the switch and when I stepped off, it stayed stepped on, or it stayed activated. So I was like, okay, I think I get it. And then I saw the X on the other side and I was like, okay, line launcher, and if I go left, line launcher. So yeah, it was actually pretty simple. I slowed down here just to make sure that there wasn't any other turns, but then I realized that all I had to do was go here, land on the switch, that activates two. I'm sure there was a puzzle like this in one of the previous games as well, in Arkham City or Asylum, or... Wait, no, Asylum didn't have line launcher, so it would have been City or even Origins might have had it. Yeah, grab that one. Oh yeah, couldn't... The game just is really finicky about allowing you to grab stuff with the back claw or with the quick fire back claw. Yeah, I probably need a little bit more testing, but since it's such a negligible thing, it's fine. Here what did I do here? I opened up. Oh, I just wanted to see the map here to figure out where I was going, and I realized I had to just run forward, go left, and go into stage B, and then that would allow me access to the trophies in that area. There they are, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's 4 different things here. Now I don't know if it's this one, I'll let you know if it is. It looks like it. Hang on, I gotta look at it better. First I think we've gotta get a... Yeah, there's a breakable object there. And then... Yeah, I think it is this one. So this one is where Christina Bell was. I think it was Christina Bell, wasn't it? I'm just realizing Christina Bell sounds almost like Kristen Bell, who was the lead actress in Veronica Mars, and she also played quite a big role in the Assassin's Creed games. Oh yeah, to be cautious here, I used the remote control batarang to explode that breakable object. This one was pretty simple. You simply block the pipes with the freeze blast, R2, R2 for quickfire, and it allows the steam to essentially be put into the pipe, and then yeah, the thing just rolls down there. Really simple one. I'll explain what I was about to say in a sec when I get there. Something a little frustrating, but not too bad. Now this one took me a little while to realize. If I step on that switch, it activates the question mark, but I couldn't figure out how to get to the question mark. I thought it was through this grate or vent, and then I realized it was through the... Yeah, that was weird. I don't know why the remote control batarang sort of glitched right there. It should have been fine, but yeah, it glitched a little bit. Okay, so yeah, I went looking, trying to work out where it was. I even went there just to see if that was completely blocked off or if there was something, and then I saw that vent and I was like, oh, I see. I was doing the right thing, just in the wrong vent, and yeah, it was just basically straight ahead. Aim, bang, and then it opened up, and I get the trophy. Cool. Alright, let me check, maybe I'm wrong, maybe it isn't this one. I'll explain as soon as it comes up. It's just, all it is, we're about to find out. All it is it's a Riddler trophy that I actually can't get at the time being, because I don't have the required upgrade, and obviously I didn't realize that I needed an upgrade. But yeah, didn't have it. So I was just trying to get my bearings and work out where it was. Oh yeah, I actually quite like this one. It's a fairly simple one. It's similar to one of the very first ones that I worked out. I kind of left this, ended the episode. Yeah, so I worked out that this moves that moves that, and I was like, aha. So how am I going to destroy it? By putting explosive gel right here, and then I activate it and explode the explosive gel as it's going up. Spoiler alert, I miss it the first time. But not by much. I think I was just a bit too preemptive. I felt like there would be a delay from when I pressed L3 to it actually exploding, so yeah, that's probably just a little bit too early there. but then once I worked that out, I could make sure that I, oh, excuse me, make sure that I got it. Alright, yeah, so I try again. Bang. I love that. It's so clever. I didn't even see the trophy there, and I was just like, I'm sure it's just walk up and pick it up. Now, is this the one? I'm pretty sure this is the one. I'll explain in a few seconds. Christina Bell? Yeah, that's what it says, Christina Bell. Okay. Oh, wait, I know what I can do. Let me just see if I can make... There we go. The screen I'm like watching this on, it's fine, it's just that like the little preview window that they give you is very small. So I couldn't see it, yeah. So it took me a while to realize, I don't even know if I realized it the first time I came here and I just forgot. In order to destroy those mines, you need the Disruptor to be upgraded. And unfortunately it was like the last thing I tried. But essentially, you know, I sort of got everything and I aimed at it and I saw if the reticle kind of like changed or altered to notify me that yes, that's like the item you need to use. Voice synthesizer. I even used the voice synthesizer before using the Disruptor, and then I realized, I was like, hang on, no. I thought maybe if I throw the smoke pellet, it might either blow them up or, I don't know, kind of interrupt or something like that. But yeah, Disruptor, it didn't actually aim or anything, but then it said sabotage ammo, instantly detonate my incapacitating nearby targets, and then I saw it says requires upgrade, and I was like, crap. And so I had a quick look at the Wayne Tech upgrade, and the worst part was that it's not in gadget skills, it's actually in gadget tech, and it's all the way, well, it's not too far technically, but it's right, I was trying to work out where it was, right there. So I needed at least 6 points, wait, no, 7, I need 7 points, because I need 4 for the previous one, and then 3 to actually get the upgrade. So unfortunately I had no choice but to leave it. I think I was tempted to like just try and rush through it, or you know, maybe put an explosive gel really close to it and explode it just to see what would happen, but I thought, nah, better not do that. Okay, so now we just have to go to the next area, or the last area basically, stage C, and collect the remainder of the trophies. I wanted to, this episode it ends up being quite long, almost 39 minutes, but there is a section that I'm going to cut out. I think I mentioned it before. I'm going to cut out a few minutes of it because it took me so long to work out, and eventually when I got it I was like, thank goodness. But yeah, it's just, I think it's meaningless to, if I wouldn't have cut it out if I had recorded the commentary at the same time, if I hadn't made that mistake. Because I thought it was funny of me failing so many times. But then I was like, I'll just cut it out. It'd be stupid for me to sit there saying, yep, and this is me failing again, this is me failing again, and then this is me failing again. So yeah. Here, I saw the question mark and I thought maybe I have to put an explosive gel. I thought that would be like a smart thing. Let's make, you know, a wall that's not exactly the same. But then as soon as I moved away, I saw the freeze mine potential, and I was like, okay, so yeah. This one tricked me a little bit. I didn't, I generally don't use the Disruptor, like apart from blowing up mines in the previous games. The Disruptor wasn't a gun in the previous game, by the way. It was like a little handheld device, and you would use it to blow up mines when the enemies would walk near them. And so it took me a little while to realize what to do here. And I noticed that the robot was moving towards the crate, and that the crate was connected to the switch, but I couldn't work out for the life of me what I had to do to actually open the switch, or open, you know, the thing so I could get the Riddler trophy. And then I realized, hang on, it's an ammo crate, and I just thought, let me try different things. And eventually I think I tried remote electrical charge, and I thought, like, to try and shock him, but it didn't work. And then I tried, what else did I try? Okay, I went straight to Disruptor, and then I noticed that it activated. I was like, oh, good, and I clicked it, went back to the voice synthesizer, clicked on him, clicked on the crate. This time it was sabotage, and you should be able to hear the sound in the game. It was going boop, 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 and then the thing opened. Okay, cool, another one done. Harley Quinn. Thank goodness I'm almost finished this now. Another 14 or so minutes to go. It's just frustrating doing it again. That's why I like doing live commentary, because it just takes care of everything at once. Oh boy. Okay, you know, actually what I'm going to do here, yeah, I'm going to cut some of this out. I forgot about this one. I'm going to cut some of this out, because what it is basically, you have to get the correct order. Now, I don't know if there is a way to tell what the correct order is, but I couldn't figure it out, essentially. Well, I couldn't figure out if there was a way to tell the correct order. So essentially what you do is like that one that I'm shooting there is the first one, and then I had to find the second one. So let's I'll stay for a little bit. That's the first one. Then I tried that one, didn't work. That's the first one. That one worked. Yeah, that's the second one, and then I had to find the third one, and so on and so forth. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let this play out. Well, I'll cut everything out until the very last one. I was trying to work out here if there was a way to tell which one was first and all that. There might have been. It might have been I think all those movies are based on real movies. Like I think the one on the right of the screen there looks like Baby's Day Out or something like that. And so eventually I was trying to work it out. So I'll cut the rest out. I got 4 here, but it still took me like 3 minutes to get this. I'll cut the rest of it out. Once I get it, I'll come back. So I'll be right back. Okay, so here's where I start to get close. I think I work it out on this one. So I hit that one, I hit that one, I hit that one. That's number 4 there. Number 5, number 6, number 7, and finally number 8. It took me, like I said, it took me about 3 minutes to figure that out. It was really frustrating. Oh, what I was saying before was those movie posters, I think they're based on real movies, and I guess you could maybe look up the years in which they were released, and then you go from oldest to newest, and that would probably give you the answer, but that would take longer than actually just trying it over and over again. And it might not even be correct, I don't know. Alright, we're in the second last room of trophies for this episode. Basically almost done. This one was a little tricky, and I actually didn't end up working this out, but there's a question mark there. I realized that if I turned around and looked in the mirror, the question mark would light up, so I thought maybe if I just use the remote control batarang, I can get it, but no, it apparently detected the batarang as well. And I didn't figure it out in this episode, but I did in the next episode, so don't worry too much. I'll explain exactly what it is that you have to do in the next episode. Alright, so for this I think I tried again, and what I was trying this time was, I noticed there was a camera in the room, and I thought maybe if I stand away from the camera's line of sight that it might work, but no, that didn't work either. And then I think I eventually gave up in a few minutes here, hopefully seconds, and just went into the next area. Okay, so yeah, I was just like looking, seeing if I could destroy the CCTV camera in any way. Here I was just pondering, I guess, looking at it going, I know it's lit up when I'm facing the other way, but I still can't get it. So yeah, I couldn't really work it out. I don't know what I was doing here. I guess, yeah, I was trying to maybe like go through the mirror or whatever. That was, yeah, stupid, but you know, you try whatever you need to try to get it. Okay, here I managed to catch the batarang. That's a trophy, I think, in Asylum. Catch your own batarang or catch a batarang, which I thought was cool. You can do that so quickly. I think you need a remote control one, but you can do it as soon as you get that. Okay, final area. So there were only 2, I think it was only 2, yeah. Now this is where I'm going to have to cut out a little bit more. And it's going to be a little bit tricky to cut it out because I don't remember exactly how much I need to. But I know that I get the first 2 right, so after I do that I'll just wait until I get it right. Alright, so this is what you do. You press the button and Riddler shows up and he tells me about a game show. And the game show is basically a memory game. All I have to do is hit the question marks in the right order and succeed in the memory game. However, I didn't realize, it's Riddler says, so like Simon says, I tilted the screen downwards because I thought it was switches that in front of me, but then I realized eventually. So what I have to do, I'll explain, because I screwed up the very first one. If you look at the screen, hang on, there we go. So it was in red, and that's yellow. Yeah, so I got given, like options. Obviously hit the wrong one immediately because I wasn't looking. And then I realized he said just match the color you see. So I had to match the color instead of the word. So it's blue, green, red, yellow. Blue, green, red, yellow. Easy peasy. It was really simple when blue, green, red, yellow, when it's just 4. But then when he gives you more, it becomes a lot more tricky. That yellow one was hard to get. Okay, so now I think he gives me 6.
It gets harder from here.
6. Let's find out. This is a common thing. Yellow, green, blue, yellow, red. Yellow, green, blue, yellow, red. So that one's not too hard. Yellow, green, blue. Okay, I waited there. Yellow, red. So 6 isn't hard. But then for some reason, it took me like 3 minutes to try and get the 8th one, or the 8 in a row. I just could not for the life of me remember. So I'll show you the first one, and then I'll cut out the rest of it until I get it. So it's green, blue, yellow, red, green, blue, yellow, red, blue, red, yellow, green, green, blue, yellow, red, blue, yellow, green, I think it is. Yeah. But unfortunately, wait, green, blue, yellow, red. Red, blue, yellow, green, I think it was. And then, let's find out. No, it was blue, red. I almost got it on the first go, but I went green instead of yellow. Yeah, if I had gone yellow and then green, I would have got it right there. But I screwed up, and unfortunately, that screwed me up for the rest for another 3 minutes. So what I'll do is I'll cut out the attempts here, and I'll show you my successful attempt. So I'll bear it back. Okay guys, I'm back. I think I get it on this next go. I hope so. So let's try again. Green, blue, yellow, red, blue, red, yellow, green. It's hard because it's not a palindrome, and it's just not a palindrome by like one color. So that's what made it difficult. Green, blue, yellow, red, blue, green. No, sorry, blue, red, yellow, green. Thank God. Yeah, I was so happy to get it. Yeah, that took me way longer. I think I had to do it 4 times. I think I got like 4
I am puzzling you into oblivion.
But finally I got it.
Here's your reward.
I was holding L2 so that I could just grab it with the quick fire back claw. Now this one, I didn't get it straight away. I thought I hadn't seen those things before. I just tried stopping all of them and I was like, I don't know if that does anything. And I thought, okay, no, I'm gonna leave this. I'll look around the room for any kind of clue. But I couldn't find one. Inevitably I end up working it out in the next episode, so I'll talk about it then. But I thought I'd just leave them spinning, I think. I think I was looking at the reels, trying to work out some kind of pattern. Couldn't really see anything. In hindsight, I probably should have seen it. I think it's actually a little bit more obvious than it seems, but... hang on, let me see from here. No, turn back, I want to see. I want to make sure of something else, but that's okay. Yeah, I was just looking in there. Alright, but yeah, pretty much we're going to end the episode here, so... Thanks for watching episode 64 of Let's Platinum Batman Arkham Knight. in the next episode, I'll basically collect those remaining there, and I'll go also to the area where the Arkham Knight was. So my name's Ultima456, and I'll see you guys next time.